I've been yelled at quite a few times to get out of the shot,
Yeah.
so I'm laughing.
Try to do it a
because of
little
that.
nicer than that.
Well, you're allowed. It's when you stop yelling at me is when I'll be worried about it. But I know you're respectful with everybody.
Yep.
So I know as a team, we believe very strongly in professional media. We cover the cost of whatever that, whether it's photography, videography, any additional marketing. We don't pass that along to our seller. But why do you think every agent should be investing in professional media for their listings?
Because it looks super unprofessional when you don't. That's number one. Like if you're wanting people to use you, like give people a reason to use you to sell a house. Like if all you're doing is just walking out there and taking pictures with your cell phone, or even worse, your own professional camera. I had so many agents tell me that I've got $1,000 camera. I'll take care of it. I'm like, okay, everybody's got $1,000 camera in their pocket. And that one's probably going to be better than the one that you have that you have to do editing and everything with it. No, just hire the professionals. They can do it way faster than you, way better than you, and do the things that make you money, not cost you money.
Well, I'll add to that from like the agent side. I've shown properties that have been shot with a cell phone, and I've actually felt like my buyers, when purchasing said home, got a better deal on it
100%.
than they probably could have or should have, because it looked so much better when we got there than it did on the phone.
Yeah.
And I, walking around, I'm like, selfishly, if I'm working for the buyer, I'm like, guys, this might be a good thing because I've checked showing time and there's not a bunch of showings behind us. It was pretty easy to get in.
Yeah.
House may have been on for a little while. We maybe have a shot here to not have to pay the freight. Versus the flip of that, when something pops and it's a premiere and you got somebody walking out of the house when you're walking in and there's somebody out there tapping their foot and, waiting for you to get out, that applies upward pressure on behalf of the seller that this thing's going to move.
Yeah.
But I think it all starts on the phone or, whatever device they're looking at it on. So I would just say for any seller, any agent, it's a non-negotiable.
Yeah.
And that's not just because you have that business.
I agree, and it's not just because I have the business. I think we got a great deal on our house that my wife and I bought 5 years ago.
For that reason?
Yeah, because it had bad photos on it. We literally only went and saw it because it was all the specs were what we needed. So basically, what did you do as an agent if all you did was just put it on the MLS and put the correct specs on it? That's all they did. Because we went and saw the house because it had the specs we wanted. And it was like, oh, this might work.
Not because it presented well.
Not because it presented well. It didn't present well at all, actually. But when we got there, we assumed it only had a one-car detached garage, and we were like, I guess we'll go look at it. We get there, and there's a two-car attached garage also. We had no idea.
Wow.
And that's what sold it. Like, that is literally what sold it, because we probably would have bought it otherwise. And we get there, and it's got a two-car attached garage on it that we weren't expecting. So, of course, yeah, let's do it.
Agents, hire a professional.
Exactly.
All right, maybe a little bit more into the post-shoot and the marketing side of things. So one of the things that we as agents and our clients love about working with you guys is how fast you deliver. You mentioned that early on and kind of where you saw a need.
Yeah.
Talk to us about your turnaround, and are there specific services that you can expect, same or next day delivery on? Just walk us through that for people who haven't worked with you guys before.
Yeah. So right now we are doing same day delivery on photos only. So that is something we have been working on for months, trying to get that workflow down. And we've gotten there, and depending on when it happens and how busy we are, we're trying to get everything out before 9 o'clock. But our team works hard to make that happen. Anything other than photos where we have next day delivery, unless it's like a premium video that may take a couple of days. So we have some different video options where some are simple and doesn't require storyboarding and intense editing. Those might take a couple more days.
So big thing I hear is even if you're in that preparation phase, and you can go ahead and capture some of those photos. Maybe from like my side, you could pop the listing up as coming soon,
Yep.
get a few of those photos on there. Maybe there's some work between photo and when you can do the video walkthrough, you can come back and then stack that in with that. And there's a multitude of ways you can go about it. But if you just need those photos quick, boom, we can get same day within reason, right?
In general, we still try to shoot everything that
yeah,
all at the same time, unless it just needs to be done otherwise. But in general, we try to get everything at least shot the same day. But it's the editing and making sure everything is good before we deliver. That's the turnaround time that takes a little longer.
We talked a little bit on some virtual staging versus physical. Virtual has become a big topic, seeing a lot of it getting used. Do you think you have a percentage of how many vacant listings are going ahead and adding virtual staging to their orders with you all?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a no-brainer, really. Especially, it's not super expensive either, and it makes a big difference going from just straight vacant to a virtual staging house.